Good afternoon and welcome to Mottistone Estate, which stretches from the top of Mottistone down to the sea. After exploring the magical Mottistone Manor Garden, apparently it's only just shut so I won't be able to do that this afternoon, why not take a stroll to discover stunning views, ancient monuments and a huge variety of wildlife. So my first destination this afternoon, it says take a stroll, the Longstone and Mottistone Common. Which is about half a kilometre, allow 20 minutes. Highlights the mysterious ancient monument, views and heathland. And then a little bit further on, you get Mottistone down. You can find fascinating traces of the past on the estate, including the remains of Neolithic standing stones, Bronze Age burial grounds and an Iron Age enclosure. Mottistone Manor. The manor was first recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086, but the present house was built in the 1500s. The gates apparently have just shut. Apparently that you can go into the gardens at the moment, apparently, but they've just shut it, so I won't be going there today. It's a beautiful old church here. What a delightful sort of church this is, with the flowers, the daffodils, just towards the end of their kind of flower, I guess, but still very much vibrant. There you are. Views to the sea in the distance. The crumbly old... Oh, for goodness sake. There you are, I should have turned off the sat nav, I guess. I thought I just had, but evidently not. Oh, and look at this. Fantastic. I've been reading a little bit about island history and just made a couple of videos, one about the history of St. Helen, who gave her name to St. Helens on the east coast on the island, and on the south coast there's a hill called St. Catherine's Hill, and of course St. Catherine, another famous saint, which I knew of whom about I knew absolutely nothing, so I really found that interesting to find out about that. And I'm wandering up this path towards the Longstone, which there is a tradition, I don't know when it originated, but the devil and St. Catherine had a competition, and I'm not quite sure what it was about, but anyhow they threw one stone each, and from St. Catherine's down, and St. Catherine's got just slightly further than the devil's. So there you go. So there is a slight connection between these Longstones and St. Catherine. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. I think I have seen them once before, maybe when I was out walking, but didn't give them any attention at all. So I'm going to give them a bit more attention today. This tree is something a bit like out of Lord of the Rings or something. Really interesting, quite twisted. It's not really blocking the path. It's a feature rather than a bug, you might say. Here we have these Longstones. You either believe that St. Catherine threw the big one. So there you have it, the Longstone. It's probably the island's best known but most misunderstood prehistoric monument. It is the remains of a 6,000-year-old Neolithic communal long barrow or burial place. So there you have it, and set in this beautiful countryside. You can almost close your eyes and imagine the people who lived here during those times, and then on throughout the following centuries. So from the Stone Age, then I guess discovering bronze and other metals, through the Romans invading this area and, you know, establishing quite a long presence on the island, and then I suppose bits after that, the Angles and Saxons. I think it was mainly Jutes actually that settled on the Isle of Wight, through to the Norman invasion and the Middle Ages. So really loads of history. So there you are, the Longstone. Okay, so I think I'm going to head up to the top of the down, which I'm not sure if it's this way best or maybe that way, I'm not sure. Let's have a look, see what these arrows say. So a bit of a pull. What a gorgeous afternoon. Really is fantastic. And I'm just heading towards the Tennyson Trail. And the mist in the air, going to get quite high, and you get extensive views really in all directions. That's what's so appealing to this particular location. What a scene. I made it to the top of these mounds, which I'll tell you about in a moment when I go to the information board, which of course is my favourite source of information. And top of Mottistone down here, and look, that's where I was. St Catherine's Hill is kind of pretty much the first hill you come across going that way. And then you got this flat land, which is the coast of the West Wight, before the chalk sort of ridge down the middle. And then there's someone walking the dog coming up over here. And then we're looking out towards Yarmouth, and then like to the north of the island. And then there's these woods to my right hand side. Absolutely gorgeous. I am going to try and take a few photographs, but as I said, it's just a little bit misty, which creates a bit of a challenge. Anyway, let's do something with these mounds. Absolute disaster. I'll have to, I guess, look it up on the internet. No information board. Disappointing. There was one here the last time I came, but can I remember anything about them? Absolutely not. I guess 40 minutes to sunset, so I'm heading back towards the Longstone. I'll take a few, hopefully, good shots there. And then I might quickly get back to the car and move to another destination because it looks like it's going to be an absolute stunner of a sunset. Maybe not much in the way of colour, I wouldn't imagine, because there's not really any clouds, and there's a bit of haze, so you never know. It might really light up nice, particularly by the coast. So I might head in a coastward, as it were, for the actual sunset. But let's one thing at a time. I need to do my Longstone shots first. So I've come down to Brook just to watch the sunset. Oh, it's really nice. Quite a genteel sort of day. No real wind. The waves kind of lapping gently at the shore. A couple down on the beach there, walking their dog. I'm up on the cliffs, and I'm going to end the day's photography with a bit of shooting towards Tennyson Down. So the sun really is quite distinctive behind those clouds. It's providing like a shield. The waves kind of lapping in. We've got a little stream coming from sort of the downs, I guess, wending its way to the sea. Right, that's quite a nice scene. I will try and capture that. Sun dipping down, about to go deep down below the horizon. I wonder if it'll get a little bit more colour, we'll see. The beach now deserted. This of course stretches all the way along this stretch of the island. Lots of erosion here. You can see the cliffs are very, very soft. So it only takes a bit of a big storm and we lose chunks into the sea. So I'd like to say thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.